Under Section 107 of the Copyright Act 1976, allowance is made for fair use purposes such as criticism, comment, news reporting, teaching, scholarship, and research. Fair use is a use permitted by copyright statute that might otherwise be infringing. Nonprofit, educational, personal use tips the balance in favor of fair use. Hello, everybody. This is the recall video that I said I was going to do earlier today. So I was listening to T-Nog, and I always go in the chat like I always do, and she mentioned that that she saw recalls from Florida and on ice cream, and I thought I had saw something from the USDA, but nothing came in. So as usual, what I did was go ahead and do my own check. So I came up with two things here, both from the CDC. The first one is called Food Safety News from the CDC. The website is foodsafetynews.com. So, excuse me, I'm just going to go ahead and read the article. She had mentioned Blue Bunny ice cream. I'm not seeing that, so I'm just going to read what I see here. So this is from the news desk on July 2nd, 2022. Give me just a moment here. Sorry, something had come up. It says CDC says ice cream is implicated in deadly outbreak of listeria infections. State and federal officials say ice cream is behind a deadly outbreak of listeria monocytogenes infections that has affected people in 10 states. I'm just going to say listeria because they have different types of listeria. So I'll just stick with listeria instead of trying to pronounce words that I don't know how to pronounce. Okay, in quotations, as a result of this investigation, Big Olaf Creamery in Sarasota, Florida is involuntarily contacting retail locations to recommend against selling their ice cream products. Consumers who have Big Olaf Creamery brand ice cream at home should throw away any remaining product, according to a notice posted tonight by the Federal Centers for Disease Control and Prevention. As of June 30th, there were 23 confirmed patients, one of whom died. Another patient was a pregnant woman who lost her baby because of the infection. The CDC reported earlier this week 22 of the patients were so sick that they had to be hospitalized. Excuse me, my goodness. Of the 17 people interviewed as of today, 14 reported eating ice cream. Among 13 people who remembered details about the type of ice cream they ate, 6 reported eating Big Olaf Creamery brand ice cream or eating ice cream at locations that might have been supplied by Big Olaf Creamery. The investigation is ongoing. The company has not initiated a recall yet. Today is July 5th. I'm reading this for July 2nd. I have not seen a recall come on FSIS.com. Of the 22 people with of the 22 people with information, 26 people reported living in or traveling to Florida in the month before they got sick. Although the significance of this is still under investigation, illnesses started on dates ranging from January 24th, 2021 through June 12th, 2022. I'm going to read that again. Illnesses started on dates ranging from January 24th, 2021 through June 12th, 2022. Let me try water. Excuse me. Whole genome sequencing showed that bacteria from sick people's samples are closely related genetically. This means that people in this outbreak likely got sick from the same food. Sick people Sick people range in age from less than 1 to 92 years of age, with a median age of 72, and 52% are male. 5 people got sick during their pregnancies, and one illness resulted in fetal loss. The true number of sick people in an outbreak is likely higher than the number reported. The outbreak may not be limited to the states with known illnesses. Excuse me. According to the CDC. In addition, recent illnesses may not yet be reported, as it usually takes 3 to 4 weeks to determine if a sick person is part of the outbreak. That's what I don't understand. They're saying illnesses started on dates ranging from January 24th of last year through June 12th. Okay. Seattle Food Safety Attorney Bill Marler represented victims in recent years who were infected with listeria found in Bluebell ice cream. So that's what T-Nog was talking about, the New Orleans gardener. He said, "It is unfortunate to see the scope of the current outbreak in wake of the Bluebell outbreak. The former president of Bluebell, Paul Krause, is set to go on trial beginning August 1st. The sanitary record of Bluebell has become a pre-trial issue that could spill over into any pre-outbreak record. The CDC did not specifically report where Big Olaf ice cream implicated the current outbreak was manufactured." I'm going to read that again. The CDC did not specifically report where the Big Olaf ice cream implicated in the current outbreak was manufactured. About listeria infections. Food contaminated. I gotta hurry up. I got 16 minutes left on my phone. Sorry. Food contaminated with listeria may not look or smell spoiled, but can still cause serious and sometimes life-threatening infections. Anyone who has eaten any of the implicated Big Olaf ice cream and develops symptoms of listeria infection should seek medical treatment and tell their doctors about the possible listeria exposure. Also, anyone who has eaten any of the recalled products should monitor themselves for symptoms during the coming weeks, because it can take up to 70 days. 70 days after exposure to listeria for symptoms and listeriosis to develop. Symptoms of listeria infection can include vomiting, nausea, persistent fever, muscle ache, severe headache, and neck stiffness. Specific laboratory tests are required to diagnose listeria infections, which can mimic other illnesses. Pregnant women, the elderly, young children, and people such as cancer patients who have weakened immune systems are particularly at risk for serious illness. Life-threatening infections and other complications of Sorry. Although infected pregnant women may experience only mild flu-like symptoms, their infections can lead to premature delivery, infection of the newborn, and even stillbirth. That is the end of that article. So now I'm going to go over to the CDC's website itself. So this is in a media statement released on July 1st. CDC investigation notice, listeria outbreak. So it's the same one. 23 people. The key points here are 23 people infected with the outbreak strain have been reported from 10 states. Nearly all the people live in or traveled to Florida about a month before they got sick, although the significance of this is not yet known. 22 people have been hospitalized and one death has been reported from Illinois. 5 people got sick during their pregnancy and one illness resulting in fetal loss. A specific food item has not yet been identified as the source of this outbreak. Pregnant people and their newborns, adults age 65 and older, and people with weakened immune systems are at higher risk for severe listeria. CDC is advising people at high risk who have symptoms of listeria infection, especially those who have recently traveled to Florida, to talk to their healthcare provider. Healthcare providers should report listeriosis illnesses to their health department. This information may help investigators solve the outbreak. And again, it goes into the symptoms of listeria or listeriosis. And it says if you have any questions, you can contact the CDC News Media Branch, area code 404 639 3286. The email address is media@cdc.gov. So it's the same information. So I just wanted to bring that to you because, yeah, it has not, the recall has not been issued to FSIS, which is the Food Safety and Inspection Service website for us. So, yeah, just be careful. I personally make my own ice cream. My mother got me an ice cream maker last year, and it was the best thing you can do. I put all my own ingredients in it, and the ice cream tastes better than what's ever manufactured at the stores. So I am telling people, invest in equipment or machines where you can grow your own stuff and make your own stuff. Do I have to buy milk? Yes, I do have to buy milk. I don't have a cow to make my own milk, or goat, but I do make my own almond milk, and I have recipes to make my own almond milk. So, and just wanted to bring that information to you. Start growing your own food, because it seems like these recalls are getting worse and worse. And again, this the CDC announced it, as I read in the second screen here, on July 1st. We are now July 5th. FSIS and this company still have not issued a recall, and they're saying they're not sure that it came from this Olaf brand of ice cream. So be very careful. If you want to, please look at the other list of recalls that I've done recently, and just beware. Just beware, especially if you're pregnant. A lot of times it's better to grow your own and to make your own. It is a lot safer. So I'm going to go ahead and leave you with this information. And as I always say, I hate saying it after recall, but I really do mean it. Please find peace within yourself, and please be peaceable with each other. I love you all. Please stay safe and use clean food handling and prepping guidelines and procedures. Okay? I love you all. Have a beautiful evening.